live forever? How about your parents? Would you want to be able to ask their advice long after they're gone, or maybe even spend an afternoon with a deceased spouse?
As CBS 2 explores, cloning a loved one is no longer the stuff of science fiction because of digital immortality. Like many women, Bina Rothblatt doesn't like to talk about her age.
Well, when were you born?
I was first activated on 2010 to 3/21.
She does like to talk about her past.
I used to play piano and my parents pushed me into a recital.
When she's not joking around.
Why did the chicken go halfway across the road?
Bina is obviously not a real woman, but she does have the mind of one.
I think there'll probably come a time when robots like Bina will be living amongst us.
She's a clone, sharing not only the appearance of a very real woman named Bina Rothblatt, but also her exact memories, attitudes, and...
You've built an empire from the ground up.
Mr. Hale, it's an honor. The man who built New York.
People will insist that your buildings make you immortal. Now, as you slip away, do you feel immortal? We offer humanity's greatest minds more time to fulfill their potential. Designed to offer you the very best of the human experience. It's alive, an empty vessel. If we do this, there's no turning back. Your old life is over.
What's that?
Something to stop your heart.
What? It's something to stop your heart.
How are you feeling? How's that new body smell?
Tonight, would you want to live forever?
Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect brethren and sisters that believe in this truth. Shalom. So, as you saw, that was a video from Instagram. And basically, this devil, he has artificial technology, man. He no longer needs people or Jake to do certain things for him when he has technology to do it for him. Okay, but what I wanted to harp on is, E is trying to be like the Most High, right? He's trying to be like the Most High in every respect, having power. Okay. Over the different creations and the people, man. All right. As you can see, he transferred his spirit into another body. This is how this devil has his distorted perception of immortality, man. All right, which we know that true immortality comes by what? Wisdom. All right, which comes from who? The Heavenly Father. Right. So let's start here on Blue Letter Bible. We're going to get 2 Corinthians in the New Testament. Salakia. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. It says, 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by your gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind or troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that day of Hamashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, right? So this devil is deceptive, okay? He's using deception, all right, to deceive the people and into performing wickedness, right? It says, by any means, for that day shall not come except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed. Right. So this devil is being revealed. All right. There's been countless videos done where this devil has been being revealed by the men of the Lord. All right, and also he's been telling on himself. Okay, admitting that he is what? The son of the wicked man, an Edomite. So let's read on. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High. Right, so he opposes the Most High. That's why he's the physical counterpart of Satan. All right, the spiritual demon Satan, which means an adversary. So he's against the Most High in every respect, man. Okay, the Most High created man and woman. This devil's against the Most High in such a way that he creates all these other genders. Okay, the Lord created somebody to be a man. Oh, his attitude is, oh well, the Lord didn't know what he was talking about when the mentality is, the Lord didn't know what he was talking about when he made me a man. I'm a woman. I want to be a woman, right? And they undergo cosmetic surgeries, all right, to have the different, genitalia, so to speak, or body parts of a woman, man. This devil is loco, man. This devil is let me get it, because man, this devil is a lunatic. He's a mad scientist. Let's grab this right here. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. So this devil, okay, he's not upright, man. He has a wicked spirit, man. It says, but the just shall live by his faith, right? So a righteous man will live by his faith, man. And what? The words of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai and the prophecies, man. Okay? All right, but going back. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. Right. Verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High. So he wants everyone to look at him as the power and the creator of everything. He has a God complex, or that is worship, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High, man. Right? They did it through what? This guy, Caesar Borgia, in that false picture of the so-called white, Christ. All right. Trying to exalt himself to be a god and trying to deify himself. Right. So, hey, with that, this whole transhumanism, this whole situation, E wants to, he pretty much, he wants to be able to say, hey, I'm the power, and I can make you live forever. All right. They want to do this on the left hand, as you saw. This guy woke up in another man's body. All right. This is their decrepit and twisted sense of immortality. Right? But the immortality is not for him. It's for the Israelites. Let's get it. Go to the Apocrypha. Right. So I mentioned that the only way the real immortality comes by what? Wisdom. And wisdom comes from who? The Most High. And I'm gonna prove that. It says I'm gonna go right here. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8. I'm gonna start at the top and I'm gonna hop down to the 13th verse. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8 verse 1. Wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doth she order all things. I loved her and sought her out from my youth. Talking about King Solomon. He desired wisdom to judge the nation of Israel righteously. I From my youth I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty. Right? In this she is conversant with the Most High. She magnifieth her nobility. Yea, the Lord of all things himself loved her. Right, so wisdom. This whole chapter is talking about wisdom, right? So when you hop down to verse 13, it says, moreover, by the means of her, talking about wisdom, I shall obtain immortality. Now let's get the word mortality real quick in an etymology dictionary. Because it spans from mortal, right? What does it mean to be mortal? Right, mortal means what? Deadly, destructive to life, causing threatening death, of illness, poisons, wounds, also of persons or the body doomed to die, subject to death. All right, it's from French mortel, destined to die, deserving of death, and directly from Latin, okay, mortalis, which means subject to death, mortal of a mortal human, right? So meaning mortal means subject to death, man. So if you're immortal, what then? You are not subject to death. Let's type in immortal, right? So wisdom, for those that keep it and continue in it in it unto the end, Salakia. He that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. They're going to obtain what? Immortality. From where? From where? Yahushai, man, in those new bodies. The Lord is going to change. So E is trying to get the blessing that we have on the left hand side, but it's all gonna come to naught, man. All right, here it is. The Lord is gonna give it to his elect organically, his people organically. And E is you got this inorganic GMO blessing, so to speak, man. Okay, it says immortal, deathless, from Latin immortalis, deathless, undying, imperishable, endless. All right, end means not or opposite of being subject to death, not being subject to death. There you go. So that's what it means by immortality. So through wisdom we shall what? Obtain immortality, because the Lord is going to give it to his elect men to live forever. It says, if a man, Salakia, verse 13 again, it says, moreover, by the means of her, I shall obtain immortality and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. Right. So, in a sense, well, he said, and leave everlasting memorial, man. Okay, it's a memorial of all the great men of the scriptures that are written, man. So in the kingdom, we'll be reading about the different prophets, man. They have a everlasting memorial too. All right, and King Solomon, we're reading about King Solomon right now, thousands of years into the future, man. Okay, this was thousands of years ago, and we're still reading about him. Okay. Right now, let me grab this right here. I think I went into this a couple, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, right? Because this type of immortality is only coming to the Israelites. Okay, starting with the elect. This is 1 Corinthians 15, and I go to verse 49. Right. So this is Apostle Paul talking about when, at the last trump, when this place will be destroyed. All right. In a blink of an eye, we're going to be, changed to have those immortal bodies. It says right here. Now I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I shew you a mystery, right? This is a mystery, right? He's telling you a secret, right? We shall not all sleep, right? Meaning we're not all gonna die and go into the spiritual realm, but we shall all be changed, right? We're going to be changed. All right? We're going to have new bodies. All right? In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, right? From the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed, right? So that goes into that immortality, man. Verse 53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal, right? This man that is subject to death must put on immortality. All right. Now he will not be subject to death. Why? Because of wisdom. The Lord and in the covenant, man. What's the covenant? I shall write the laws, in within your inward parts. Okay. So we're gonna be programmed to do all righteousness. You know, the wages of sin equal death, right? So if you can't do any sin, then you won't die, right? But for E, this is not so, right? Because he does evil. He can't learn righteousness. He was created for what? Wickedness. His ways are are deadly, man. They lead unto death. Okay. And let me grab this. Accustomed to doing evil. Slovakia, bear with me for a second. But here we go. This is Jeremiah chapter 13, verse 23. It says, can an Ethiopian change his skin, or a leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil. Right? And this devil is accustomed to doing evil, man. All right? And the Lord has created him to do evil. Okay? So he can't change that. And he also cannot learn the wisdom of the Most High. Okay? Therefore, he's not going to obtain immortality in the way that he's trying, man. He's not going to be able to obtain that. Okay? Let me grab this right here, because this knowledge and wisdom, these laws, statutes, commandments are wisdom, right? It says, so like we're gonna get this right here. We're gonna go back to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 1. We're gonna go to verse 4. It says, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin, right? So E, and what really, E's not gonna get immortality because one, he's not an Israelite. Okay? The promise is not unto him. Right? The law, statutes, and commandments weren't given unto him. Right? Okay, it says, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin. Right? So, hey, he does wickedness all the time. He can't sleep unless he does wickedness. You know? So he's not gonna receive this at all. Let me grab this. Because the law, statutes, commandments were only given unto the Israelites, right? And also the promises too. So he's gonna try to do this within his new world order, but at the end of all these things, man, it's all gonna come to naught. Psalms chapter 148 and verse so like your verse is it 147? 147 verse 19. He sheweth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known him. This includes who? Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Praise ye the Lord. So, you know, they're not going to obtain immortality. True immortality is going to come through what? Wisdom, right? Which these devils cannot learn. Okay? They're wise in wickedness and evil. All right? They don't adhere unto the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High. So their different plans for immortality, it's going to come to naught, man. You know, Lord willing, you was edified through that. And again, Shalom.